Hi everyone, I'm Lauren and I'm back again with another video game collection video. This time I'm going over my Xbox and Xbox 360 games. I'm doing them in one video because we don't really have that many Xbox games. We have a few more 360, but just one video. We don't have any physical Xbox One games and we don't have any Xbox Series X or whatever the thing is called. The name is always so confusing for me. So with the Xbox, both the Xbox and the 360, those are definitely Devin's consoles. He had them growing up / in college. I didn't touch one until I met him, so I really don't have much of a connection with the Xbox consoles, especially since when I've tried playing on them, I have a hard time with the controller. Like even the 360, which a lot of people really like, it's so hard for me to wrap my hands around. I don't know why. It just feels bigger than the PS3 controller, so it's just like, it kind of cramps my hand. Maybe it's just I'm not used to it and I'm doing it wrong kind of thing, but I don't like it as much. So even when I had the ability to play on Xbox, I haven't really played on it that much. So nearly all of these games are going to be his. There's a few that I bought because I'm like, oh, they're exclusive and I'll eventually put up with the controller and try to play it perhaps kind of thing. None of them are particularly expensive either, so yeah. So first I'll go over the few original Xbox games that we have, and then I'll go into 360. Thankfully these are in alphabetical order, because yay, alphabet. First off we have Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge. So this is something that Devin really likes, and I believe his dad really likes this as well, who does not really play games. And you're flying with, it looks like a dogfighting type flying around in, I'm blanking on the word, airplanes type thing. This is definitely one that I'm interested in playing, but I haven't played it quite yet, because we also don't have the Xbox or 360. We do have an Xbox One as well, but we don't have any of those set up right now. There's not a lot of room, and I don't play them really all that much. So I can't play this right now. But this is definitely one of the ones that I do really want to play at some point. I've heard it's pretty fun and arcadey more. I don't really like simulation type flyers unless they're more calm, I guess. Like Microsoft flight simulators, not so bad. But I do really want to play this. This is also the exclusive. So, or I'm pretty sure it's an exclusive. I have not seen it on anything else. And it does say only on Xbox, so that's good indicator, although there's some games that I found, older games, and they say only on this platform, and then later they have 50 billion ports. Looking at Resident Evil 4 as an example. Anyway, moving on. Next one is Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix 3. It's a dancing rhythm game, and if you have one of those really terrible pads, you can use the terrible pads. I like DDR. I just really, really hate the plastic pads because they're slippy and they don't register all the time, and they're a pain in the butt to store as well. I have no idea what's different between this one and other ones. I have not played this version before. I've only played the a lot of the PS2 versions, and I played some in the arcade. But I'm sure it's good. And I no idea how the song selection is or anything like that. But yeah, DDR. This game is one that I got to eventually play, and that is Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Yeah, these are the games that I buy. Just scantily clad Dead or Alive characters from the fighting game. And there's volleyball, and I'm pretty sure there's a casino. Yep, casino, and I'm pretty sure you're trying to woo the girls and get cool scenes with them or something. I don't know. It's very, from what I've seen, it's a very silly, fan servicey type game, and it's too silly not to pick up for me. And it wasn't that expensive either, so that's a great combo for me. Really silly and ridiculous and cheap. It's like, yeah, perfect. Next up we have Dungeons and Dragons Heroes. I have no idea what this is. It's Dungeons and Dragons related, and it looks like a co-op-y type game. Maybe like an arcadey type thing. I don't know, but I've never heard of this before seeing it in Devin's collection, so I really don't know. Then we have, I think this is the last Xbox original game, and that is Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. I know a little bit about this because I've tried to play the PC version of one of the Hitman games, and you're sneaking around and you're trying to be a hitman and trying not to kill other people, and there's different ways to kill people and inventive ways and stuff like that. And it's definitely not for me because I'm terrible at sneaky. I get too stressed out with that kind of thing. At least when I played it before. Maybe I'd be better about it now. I don't know. But Devin likes the Hitman games that he's played, I'm pretty sure. He's played a newer one on the PC, and he liked that one, I'm pretty sure. I don't know which one. Yeah, so he liked them. So now we're on to the 360 games. So we have quite a few more 360 games compared to the original Xbox. I don't know, maybe because Devin had more time with the 360. I actually have a few more games myself that I purchased for the 360 as well, which none of them I've played because that's set up. But anyway, first one is Alpha Protocol, the Espionage RPG. I don't know anything about it really. I've heard it's good, and it says RPG in the front, so it's an RPG, and I imagine you're trying to be stealthy maybe. I don't know. Know nothing about that one. Then we have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. This is a sneaky, stabby, assassin type game, I guess. I've only played a bit of the first one and the pirate one, but I didn't really like playing them. Because I played them on the PC and I don't think that worked out very well, especially with the pirate one, which I'm blanking on the name, because that one had Uplay and it was being a pain in the arse for me, so it's not very fun. I do want to try the Assassin's Creed games on console, probably not 360 version, probably the PS4 remastery type collection. I don't know if that includes Brotherhood or not. I always get confused on what's get ported and what isn't, but I've heard this one's good. Blazing Angel Squadrons of World War II. I played a little bit of a demo of this and I really don't like it. It's pretty... I don't know if it's supposed to be arcadey or realistic, but it feels a little too realistic for me, and you're flying planes around and going pew pew pew, and it just doesn't feel great to me, but hey, it's Devin's game. Yay! Here's the first 360 game that I got, and it's still sealed because I can't play it even if we had the 360 hooked up. I'm pretty sure anyway. And that is Death Smiles 2. And I think it says Merry Christmas on there. I don't know, this can't be the full subtitle. This is a shmup. We got the first Death Smiles game on the 360, but we never got the second one. And I was like, oh, it's a exclusive to Japan that I kind of want to play, so I picked it up, and it wasn't that expensive, but I haven't bothered to open it up just because I literally can't play this at all. I'm pretty sure it's region locked, so that sucks. I've heard inklings of a 1 and 2 port or something to newer systems, so if it came on at least Steam or something like that, then that'd be great. It's not like you're gonna miss out on a whole lot even if it wasn't translated. It's like a shmup, so you just shoot. So it'd be nice to just even play it, but it would be nice if they translated it too. I want to get into shmups a little bit. It is a little bit intimidating, but Death Smiles definitely looks kind of cute and fun. So if they put it off of Xbox stuff, or put it on Game Pass. I do have Game Pass on my PC, so that would work. Then we have Dungeon Siege 3. I think this is they literally have no screenshots of the gameplay on the back, but I think I played a little bit of this with Devin, co-op, and I think it's kind of It might be Diablo-y, like top-down hit stuff, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember liking it or not. I don't remember if I liked it or not. We didn't really play that much because college was awful for a time anyway. But I don't know really anything about it other than that, really. And then we have, I haven't played this version, but I played it on PC, and that's Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4, or whatever. Pretty classic Western RPG, lots of freedom and stuff, and it's a little jank now, but I've played it somewhat recently, and I still really enjoy it, so there's a lot of cool things you can do in here. Enchanted Arms, which is an RPG, and it says it's from Software, so that's interesting. But other than that, I don't really know anything about it. This is another one I've never heard at all before met Devin, and this is just one he had in his collection. Apparently, you can unlock over 100 controllable creatures, but the screenshots on the back tell me nothing about what kind of game this is, really, so it's an RPG. Yay! They're really trying to get RPGs fans onto the 360. I remember that, but I don't think they did a very good job. But whatever. There's that. Apparently it's only on 360. And then we have Fable 2 in this weird... Why is it in this weird thing? It says it's a limited collector's edition, but I don't know if it came with anything more than this or not. This is just how I bought it. And it wasn't that expensive. Anyway, I haven't played this yet because it's only on 360, but I have played the first Fable game, and it's like a Western RPG, and there's like a good bad sort of morality system. It's pretty basic. It's either you're the saint of all saints or you're like demon spawn, basically. But it also has some English humor here and there, and it's pretty fun. Don't know about 2, because I haven't played it, but thought I'd pick it up. Again, it wasn't that expensive, and I just saw it randomly. But man, I don't like this case at all, because it's like upside down on the side, and it's like, it looks weird on the shelf, but whatever. You can't get anything consistent with a collection, with any sort of collection. I've come to accept that now, that I can't get matching things ever. It's a fruitless endeavor. Then we have Forza Horizon racing game. Phew, wow. And it's pretty open world. I played a little bit of it, and it was pretty fun from what I remember. It's on PC now for Game Pass, so I'll probably play it on that if I get a chance to play that. I have so many things on my backlog, so who knows when. But I remember really enjoying it. I have no idea how well it controls compared to other racing games, because I just kind of go, woo, I'm racing, and it feels pretty easy to control. It's probably more arcadey than realistic, because I don't crash into everything every time. But yeah, I remember having a lot of fun with this. Then we have Gears of War. Apparently some Microsoft employee shouldn't have sold this. Naughty Microsoft employee. This is a third-person shooter, pew pew pew, really, really gritty, and oh my god, do they know how to use colors other than black and brown? I guess technically black is not a color, it's a shade, but whatever. Pedantic aside, holy poop, it's really dark, and it's definitely not at all my thing. I have not played it, but I've looked at it and I'm like, this is... They're shooty shoot games I'm really picky with. I like things that are a bit more lighthearted and stuff, and this just like, let's kill, like, muscle heads, go. But Devin might have enjoyed it. That's fine, go you, Devin. But definitely not at all for me. Okay, then we got the Halos. Probably also not something for me, but it's a little bit less obviously not for me than Gears of War. And that's Halo 3 and Halo 4 and Halo Reach. I have no idea why Halo Reach is called something different and not like Halo 5 or whatever number we're at. I literally have no idea. And then Halo 3 and 4 are pew pew, third-person shooter games in space. from what I understand, with a big multiplayer scene, or used to. I think the servers are going down or something. Whatever. I played a little bit with Devin, and I suck at it because I don't really play a lot of third-person shooters. So I have no opinions on these. I might try these at some point, but it's definitely not high on my priority. There's also remaster whatevers, I think, and I think they're on Game Pass too, so I can try it on that if I want. Then we have, this is another one. Is this the last one of mine? I think this is the last one that's mine of the Xbox stuff, and that is Lost Odyssey. This is an RPG, and I've heard it's really good. I just haven't been able to play it. This is one that's out on Game Pass or anything, and who knows if it's backwards compatible or whatever and all that stuff. But it's one I really want to play, and it's exclusive. It's not even on Steam, so that kind of sucks. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is not in a green case, and that's for a specific reason. I did buy it with the normal green case, but let me open this up. So we have the manual here, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 discs. I think that's the most discs that are in one particular game. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But how the original case does it is they just stack them all on one slot. And then I think I had one disc in a paper sleeve just on top. So that's just recipe for disaster and scratching and nightmares. I'm not dealing with that nonsense. So I was just like, Fable 2 already ruins everything looking consistent anyway. Whatever. We're going to just put this in a DVD case and call it good. And now they're on their own little thing instead of me. I've had a few PC games that stack them on top of each other because that's how they do. And they got hella scratched. So, and I think they can't be read anymore, at least on my computer. Maybe I need to, or my old computer. Maybe they'll just need to resurface and they'll be fine. But it's not a thing I want to deal with. So, yeah. We did this. Okay, that was a random rant. Sorry about that. I get really picky about how cases are, discs are stored and stuff. It does bulge a little bit. I don't think you can tell, but I can feel that. But it is way, way better than scratch discs. And then we have some Mass Effects. Mass Effect and Mass Effect 3. Why there's no 2, I don't know. I think Devin played that on a PC. I haven't played these. Maybe I played a little bit of Mass Effect, but again, college didn't really help with that, and now they're packed away. But now there's a remake, remaster thingy-majiggy on a more modern console, so I'll probably be playing that instead anyway. But yeah, RPG, pew-pew space, and lots of choices and things. That's what I understand from it. It looks pretty neat. And the original has a lot of looking at people's butts. That's the thing. Oh yeah, there's dating and stuff in here. So, no idea if it'll be my thing or not. I don't play these kind of RPGs, more Western RPGs, really that often. So, yeah, I don't really have an idea. Oh, funny story with 3, actually. So, Devin never finished it. So, I don't know whether it was because of the discs or the 360 that we have/had. I think we still have it. But Devin was playing through 3, and then we kept on getting to a part where it just wouldn't read anymore, and we look at the disc and it had a big scratch on it. So I think it might have been the console. So we'd take it in to return it from wherever we got it, and we got a second copy, and then it did the same thing, and then we got a third copy, which I think is this one, and then it did the same thing. So I think at that point Devin was like, screw this is stupid, and maybe he tried a little bit on Steam, or I don't know, but I think at that point he was just kind of fed up because he would have to start over again, and I don't blame him because that's really annoying. That sounds like it would be a 360 console issue and not a disc issue, but yeah, I remember that and I was like, oh, this really sucks. And then we have Oh god, this is a long title. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. It's a fighting game with Naruto. I haven't played this one. I've played a different one before, and it was pretty actiony and fun. No idea how this one is. No idea how much Naruto story it has. I don't pay attention too much to Naruto, but the game that I did play was pretty fun, so I might play this, or I might, if it's on like PS3 or something, I might play it on that instead, because that's what I prefer anyway. Then we have Soul Calibur 4, fighting game. 3D arena type thingy. I haven't played, I don't think I've played a Soul Calibur game. I've played something that looks kind of like Soul Calibur in an arcade before, but I don't know that Soul Calibur ever was in the arcade, so it probably wasn't. But, I mean, it looks fun. I'm not sure how hard it is to play. I'm really terrible with combo-y type stuff, so maybe this will be not bad for me. Maybe it will. A lot of people really like the series. No idea how this one is, but there you go. Soul Calibur 4. Alright, then we have this one. It's in Spanish on the front, but the disc is in English. So I'm going to read off the disc. And then it's Universe at War Earth Assault. I don't know what this game is at all. I don't know. It has robots. And apparently this plays on a regular 360, or regular as a North American. So I think Devin got this from his parents, because it was like, hey, if you can read the back of the box, then we'll get it for you. Because I think he was struggling with Spanish or something like that. So obviously he got it. Again, one that I've never ever heard of before until being with Devin and seeing his collection. So yeah. A lot of these games have screenshots on the back that make it where I can't tell at all what's going on. So that's not a very good way for me to tell what kind of game it is. Alright, and then we have the last 360 game, and that is Vanquish. This is a game from Platinum. So Bayonetta, and I actually don't know what else Platinum has done other than Bayonetta. Nier Automata, I think they did that one as well. And it looks like a very, very fast-paced shooty-shoot game. But you're sliding around and stuff from what I remember of. It looks hard for me, but I don't know. It's definitely something I'm interested in playing, and it's on some newer systems as well. I think it has a PS4 port, so again, I might play it on that. Not sure. Does look pretty crazy. Anyway, that's all of our Xbox and Xbox 360 games that we have. I guess you could say that's all of the Xbox One games that we have. Like, hey, look at my Xbox One game that doesn't exist. Anyway, let me know if you have any thoughts on any of these games, or your favorite Xbox original or 360 games. I'd like to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in another video. Bye.